everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer. You can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com. I have a bunch of different classes starting in July, August, and a year-long series of classes starting in September. So if you've ever wanted to learn about astrology, come to my website, ask me questions. You and I can even have a phone conversation, see if this is something that will fit you. So please don't be shy and let me know if you're interested. And so today I want to talk about the full moon in Capricorn. It is on July 19th at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time Zone at the 27th degree of Capricorn. So when I see a full moon in Capricorn, we have this once a year, leadership is what comes to mind. So the questions for you is it a point right now in your life where you're needing to step up and take charge? Full moons are a culmination of everything that's been going on in the previous 2 weeks. So from July 4th to July 19th, the moon has been waxing and getting stronger and stronger. And things are growing and energy is building. But at that full moon is that culmination. And once that culmination happens at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time, then the energy is released. So the questions with this full moon in Capricorn for you is, once again, are you needing to step up and take some responsibility in your life, whether it's at work or at home, family business, whatever it is? Or is there actually I will say and first before I say the or, and we need to do this with grace, with loving guidance and easy care. I forgot to turn my electronics off. With easy, loving guidance, because that sun is in the sign of Cancer. All right, so if you have an opportunity to step up, or you need to step up somewhere and take extra responsibility for something in your life, do it with loving kindness and grace and easy guidance because of that Cancer sun. But when we have full moons, that means the sun's here, the moon is over here. What we have right at the middle is Uranus in the sign of Aries. It is making a square aspect to both of these planets, separated by 3 degrees, but is still active. What that means is that out of the blue, these responsibilities could come and go. The responsibilities that you've taken on could just be taken away from you instantly, or something will show up and the responsibilities are loaded on you heavy. Uranus is always about unexpected situations and unexpected energy. So you could be thinking, I'm taking on extra responsibility. I know at this recording, I'm taking on a lot of extra responsibility in my family because my father's not well, and I'm having to take on some of the duties he did to help my family out. That's extra responsibility. But out of the blue, it could all go away. How? Maybe somebody else would take those responsibilities. I don't know. But the point is, extra responsibilities can come into our lap. All right? Or if we're just doing too much, we might just something might just switch just like that because of Uranus, and all of those responsibilities go away, and then there we are with all this free time or less responsibilities. It's very important. Now, are you carrying too much weight is the thing. I read a great quote today, and it's about it's a psychological thing, right? And this person has picked up a glass. It's like, how much do you think it weighs? And people are saying 7 ounces, 10 ounces, 16 ounces. And it's not the point. It's how long you hold it. So if you're holding a glass for a minute of water, it's nothing. If you hold it for a few hours, you're going to start to get sore. If you hold it for a day or two or a year, a month, a year, you're going to be paralyzed because you're not going to be able to hold that glass any longer. This is what we have when we have extra responsibilities that we take on for ourselves. Should we release it? All we have to do is put the glass down. All right? Keep that in mind when we're looking at this full moon, because full moons typically are about releasing and letting go. So if you've got too many responsibilities on your plate, let them put the glass down. All right? Put the glass down and see what your life would be like without all those added responsibilities. If you can. At least with 1 or 2 things. If you know your life is too busy and you're saying, well, I can't do it, well, then find something you can do to give yourself some breathing room and to relax. Let that arms relax. All right? So that's the piece of the full moon, and I want to give you just a little bit of other information for the rest of July, okay? All right. Okay, so a couple of the other things that are going on for July, just peek at my notes that I wrote. One of them, of course, is still we have Mars finally moving forward. It's still in Scorpio at the time of this full moon, but for the whole month, really. It's not moving to Sag until August. It is still quincunx Uranus, and with those two still quincunx, we're still feeling a really huge level of frustration in our communications and just how we're trying to move forward. Again, this deep frustration. We've had this quincunx for weeks and weeks and weeks, an aspect that typically would only last maybe 4 or 5 days. What you get with this is just a lot of frustration, and you know, we're trying to make changes and move through things, and we're having a very hard time to do it. So again, engage that water energy that the sun is in, the sun in Cancer, and just do your best to do, you know, if you find yourself in a situation, to use loving guidance so you can lead the way, but lead it with loving guidance and care, because strong people and strong leaders are very kind and very compassionate leaders. Yes, they are. All right, what are some of the other things we have going on? And you know, the other thing I want to focus on, there's a lot of little aspects, and as they come along, I'm going to do little videos here and there throughout, so hey, subscribe to this channel. The little button's going to be around here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where yet. And so subscribe and you'll be notified when the video comes up. We have no air planets, no planets in air at this point in time. And when there's no planets in air, a lot of us will lack perspective and lack, really perspective more than anything, because it's hard for us to think clear. We have emotions, a lot of water, so we have a lot of emotions. We're moving through a lot of that. And we have a fair amount of earth, so that makes us really grounded. There's some fire, which creates that spark of movement, but there's no air. And when a person's chart or a situation is lacking air, we're not thinking clearly. So take some time, if you need to, and go slow, so you can make sure that the path is clear for you and whatever it is that you're trying to process, okay? Because know that most of us aren't thinking clearly right now. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you very much for watching. Please come to my website, nhastrologer.com, and every month I pick a person to win a free 20-minute reading if you come to my website and you sign up to be on my newsletter email list, okay? And I only send the newsletter out like 3 times a month, so I don't bombard you with a million things, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want. But come and join, and then you'll get your name put in for the next month's drawing. So if you come and join in July, I will pick some person from July. All right, that's a free reading for 20 minutes. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Blessings. Namaste.